Hey there, what are we doing today? I've been to my mum's place and I've found an old, I think it's a lemon, it's a citrus of some description, and it's been in a pot for a while. I sort of saved it, it was looking pretty sick, however I thought, that might make a good bonsai, so we're going to have a look at that one today. Once again, it'll happen in stages. Not too sure if it'll go straight into a bonsai pot or if it'll just go into a training pot. However, we'll get it out of the big one that it's in, and we'll put it into some type of pot and maybe look at some shaping as well. So let's have a look at it. Alrighty, so here is the tree. It's a good size. It's got a bit of movement already in the trunk, a bit of dead wood too that we might be able to do something with. Nice bit of character in the trunk as well too, so I'm not going to disrupt it too much. Pretty much it'll be a extracted out of that bigger pot and put it into something smaller, trim it up, maybe give it some shape. Let's see how we go. Okay, so root ball extracted. The soil was pretty friable, quite sandy, not a bad soil actually, so I might use some of it again. It's got a nice bit of height to it, nice trunk there as well, good navari, we'll be able to utilise some of that. I haven't cut any of the roots yet. Depending on what pot it goes into, I'm thinking I'd probably like maybe a deeper style pot for it to sit in, just because it is a citrus and just because I don't want to cut the root system too much. So I'll have a look at what I've got and we'll see what that looks like then. Okay, so I managed to find this nice pot here. It was pretty much closest to the root ball size that that I felt the tree could fit into it. It's a beautiful pot actually. I actually had this this Ficus Longfellow fig in it. And for some time I'd wanted to take it out of that pot so I could then put it into one of these grow pots to maybe expand the root system and the navari on it, and then also play with it as well too. So that gave me a really nice opportunity to then put this tree into it. So I've just gone for the Quincan, 5mm Quincan. This is how my mum used to bonsai, very much, you know, no frills, no moss, no landscaping. I was able to find a nice rock to fit in with the shape of the root there, because it was a beautiful root that I felt needed to stay exposed. Otherwise, if I'm, you know, just because of the shape of it, I would have had to have covered up the actual trunk so much. So by exposing the trunk a bit more, you then start to see this really nice navari at the back, and see how it then sits in with that. In time I will landscape it. At the moment I just wanted to get it into the pot, feed it, give it some nutrients, and then see how it goes. I was considering wiring, so not too sure. I haven't really worked with citrus as a bonsai before, so wiring that. This branch here was actually coming over onto that, so we could then bring that back as well, which then gives it a wider girth, I guess, at the top. And then what it does is it exposes this as a shari, so I can then strip that back and and then put white sulfur on it, so then that becomes a part of the actual composition as well. And we could probably do something with that shari there as well. Got a couple of opportunities to do some more wiring around the back here. See how everything's coming towards us here, bringing that out as well. So a little bit of dead stuff there that I'll trim up, but at the moment I'm just going to leave it like that, and then I'll consider what we're going to do. So yeah, it's a work in progress. Rightio, so I have got some wire onto this tree, bringing that down there, bringing this one over. Before it was really up that way, and see how now this deadwood here, this potential shari, has been exposed. We could probably cut that down, we could rip it apart, we could probably start to break this down as well. Got all these nodules here that we'll get into cutting that back. It's quite hard wood, and that will then start to come over and heal up in that way as well. I've got this one here going backwards too, trying to keep that probably as the apex at the moment. Some of this might need to be trimmed up at the back there just to give it a bit more shape. However, that's where we're at the moment, and I'll just keep it in this state for a good while, see how it goes with its transplanting, and I'll just continue to feed it and see how this citrus goes as a bonsai. Yeah, so happy with that. And once again, it's just about finding stock and giving things a go. Some nice shape there too. Yeah, I hope you found that helpful. Once again, I'll just keep on doing things. This is a part of the creative process, and this is in a sense what life is about too. Look at that, I could probably bring that one down. Yeah, just to open it up a bit more. Cool. Alrighty, thank you.